What's good, YouTube? Early morning grind, man. Y'all see I'm still in my robe and everything. But what's good, man? I want to talk about this ridiculousness that I'm hearing. Some from my brothers, some from people on YouTube, man. It's getting ridiculous now. Right? Montreal, Virginia Beach in the building. Salute. It definitely is a 50-50 fight. It definitely is. He's small don't mean nothing, man. And this is why I'm doing this video, because we need to stop being a prisoner of the moment. And we need to use our boxing knowledge. Okay? Floyd Mayweather fought what's his name? Now I'm slipping my mind, man. Got a lot on my brain this morning. But Floyd Mayweather fought oh man. The dude he rematched. Somebody tell me what's the dude name he rematched. Castillo, Woolbag, salute. Say less, salute. Castillo, right? When Floyd Mayweather fought Castillo the first time, everybody was screaming, Montreal, this is what I'm saying. You got to understand this. When Floyd Mayweather, L5 player, salute. Nobody was, we can't talk in hindsight. Right? We're not going to talk in hindsight. Anthony Bibbs, salute. Talk actual boxing talk. Okay? We're going to talk unbiased actual boxing talk and breakdowns. We're not talking hindsight. Hindsight, we see that today, Floyd Mayweather is arguably the greatest fighter to ever fight. When he fought Jose Castillo, nobody was saying he was the greatest fighter to ever fight. Actually, he wasn't, most people he wasn't even pound for pound #1 at that time. That still was Roy Jones Jr. So he wasn't even #1 pound for pound at the time. So we can't say, oh, he's not Floyd Mayweather. You're talking about hindsight. He's early in his career. And I'm not saying that he's going to be Floyd Mayweather. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you're comparing Floyd Mayweather now. I'm talking about Floyd Mayweather when he fought Jose Castillo. Jose Luis Castillo. And nobody was screaming that Floyd Mayweather was the greatest fighter or possibly the greatest fighter to ever lace him up. He wasn't TBE. He wasn't Money Mayweather. He wasn't breaking pay-per-view records. Exactly. Exactly. Real Talk New York 360. You don't see it as a 50-50 because you're looking at last night. And last night, let me inform y'all about last night. Jose Benavidez was 6'1", and he probably was upwards of 170 pounds. And this is the guy Terence Crawford fought, Will Stroker, salute, who was undefeated, had 400 amateur fights, and was undefeated, and was slated, Lawrence Williams, salute, and was slated to be the man on Top Rank when he signed there before he got shot. This is who we're talking about, people. Wake up. Jose Benavidez was not a bum. Just because you didn't know who Jose Benavidez was, because you didn't study Jose Benavidez, doesn't mean he was a bum. Mark Spears, salute. Yes, he's taller than Spence. He's bigger than Spence. Jose Benavidez was bigger than Triple G last night, people. And you talk about Terence Crawford first fight at welterweight. And not to mention the Theo Avant, salute. Martrell, Virginia Beach. I'm not saying that it's not I just, listen what you just said. I just said it's a 50-50 fight. You said it's not enough to beat him. I didn't say he guaranteed beats him. I didn't say that Bud guarantees wins. I didn't say Spence guarantees wins. That's why I just said it's a 50-50 fight. KC the town, salute. That's why I'm telling y'all to think. Yeah, now everybody want to use his leg as now he was hurt. Cut the shit, people. Third lister, salute. You got to smarten up. Terence Crawford is a smart fighter. Jose Benavidez, you're trying to discredit Jose Benavidez in lights of saying that Spence could beat Crawford. Instead of giving Benavidez his credit. Daniel Guzman, salute. Give Jose Benavidez was a good fighter. Yeah, he hurt his knee in the 7th, 8th round. That's 3/4 of the fight. What did he do before that? Yes, Jose Benavidez is a top 10 welterweight. People don't know who Jose Benavidez is because of his situation, his circumstances. He had 400, I'm going to tell y'all this. He had 400 amateur fights. Pure Isom, salute. Robert Guerrero, salute. He had 400 amateur fights. He was undefeated, and he was slated to be the golden boy of this era. We have to do our homework, people. Stop saying Jose, he beat a Jose Ben, and he came in the ring bigger than Triple G at Terence Crawford's second fight at welterweight. You're not recognizing greatness when you see it. Yes, he was in a tough fight. Jose Benavidez, again, I'm going to say this again. You didn't think that he was coming to fight? You didn't think that this was going to be a tough fight? I told y'all before that it was going to be a tough fight. Go look at my last videos. Go look at my last videos. I've been saying this forever and a day that Jose Benavidez is going to be a tough fight. Will Stroker, salute. Carnell Jones, salute. Tony Hurd, salute. Mason Jackson, salute. The Underrated Darkness, salute. So people, we need to smarten up. We need to think what we're talking about. Stop letting people dictate what we watching. Why not? Salute. Yes, Benavidez is 6'1", and he came in at 170 plus pounds. Showing the icon, salute. Do y'all know the size of Gennady Golovkin? Ashante L, salute. Gennady Golovkin is 5'10", 5'11", and he comes in shape like Floyd Mayweather, people. Gennady Triple G Golovkin, Gennady Triple G Golovkin stays in shape, people. He doesn't balloon out of shape. Musaina Benjamin, salute. Okay? He does not balloon out of shape. Boxing Brain, 187, salute. Okay? Gennady Golovkin doesn't come in fights out of shape. When I seen Gennady Golovkin and when I seen Jose Benavidez was bigger than Gennady Golovkin, people. That's a fact. And I'm not saying David Benavidez. I just told y'all Jose Benavidez. Jose Benavidez was bigger than Gennady Golovkin. He's 6 foot or 6'1", and last night he came in at at least 165 pounds last night. He's definitely bigger than Canelo, and he's bigger than Gennady Golovkin. This is who Terence Crawford fought at welterweight in only his second fight at welterweight. 2 fights ago, Terence Crawford was fighting at 140 pounds. No welter has Errol Spence power. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying he has his power. I'm talking about size. Daniel Field, salute. So it allowed him to take shots from Terence Crawford because he was big. He was big. You know how much bigger Jose Benavidez would be bigger than Sean Porter if they fought? Do you know how much bigger than him he would be? Because Terence Crawford is taller than Sean Porter. But we're not using our brain. And I'm seeing people say, oh, after last night, Terence Crawford, man, he better stay away from Errol Spence. What? Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. And it's disappointing that people are out here saying this nonsense because instead of giving real facts. If you know your boxing history, that's not true. Like I said, he didn't look bigger than Errol last night. Are you crazy? Are you out your mind, Anthony Bibbs? Errol Spence is 5'9", bro. Errol Spence is 5'9". Me and Errol Spence are the same height. Me and Errol, it don't matter what it looks like to you. Brooklyn King, salute. It doesn't matter what it looks like to you. I'm telling you what's a fact. Muhammad, this is the one, salute. Bro, listen, I'm telling you, Anthony. It doesn't matter what you think and what you're speculating. Lontel West, salute. Jose, I'm telling you, okay? I just seen them together, bro. KJ Scribner, salute. Okay? Just seen them together. Jose Benavidez is bigger than Errol Spence. I don't care what you're speculating. Maine from the Hill, salute. Jose Benavidez is at least 6 feet to 6'1", and he comes in at weight. All the Benavidez brothers are huge. David is big for his division. Fight night, Errol Spence probably weighs 150 pounds, 155 to 160 pounds. Jose Benavidez was at least 165 to 170 pounds, and he stands at 6'1". Now Muhammad the one. Errol Spence, Rocco 3. Errol Spence is 5'9", people. 5'9", 5'10" at the most. He just has a lot of mass. Up, y'all. Salute. Okay? So people, wake up. Wake up. Jose Benavidez is bigger than Errol Spence, regardless of what you think they look like. Mississippi King, salute. He's not Mississippi King. He's not going to smash Bud Crawford. That's not going to happen. And a lot of people are going to get a rude awakening come fight night. That's not going to happen. He's not going to fight Errol Spence like he fought Jose Benavidez last night. Black Wall Street, salute. Mike Weary, what's good? It doesn't matter, Mike Weary. It doesn't matter. See, because y'all listen to nonsense that people spew. Josiah, salute. Because y'all listen to nonsense that people spew, y'all say stuff like he's going to smash him. No, he's not going to smash him. This is sport of boxing. That's not going to happen. Okay? He didn't even smash Chris Algieri. Later on, he stopped Chris Algieri. AB, salute. Later on, he stopped partially nearly, salute. Later on, he stopped. Bud Crawford is 5'8". 5'7", 5'8". Okay? He's like the same height as Floyd Mayweather, people. He didn't walk right through Chris Algieri. In the later rounds, he stopped him. But in the beginning, Chris Algieri's movement was giving him problems. He didn't do that to Kell Brook. Kell Brook doesn't have the boxing ability of Terence Crawford. So stop saying he's going to smash Terence Crawford. He could beat Terence Crawford. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen, people. Again, I'm going to give y'all real boxing examples. I'm not talking from emotion or biased point of view. I'm going to give you a real boxing comparison, okay? I'm telling y'all. So Floyd Mayweather fought Jose Luis Castillo, right? He didn't look like no world beater, and people were saying that Oscar De La Hoya would beat him based off of that fight. Oh, he's too small to move up. Timmy Diamond, salute. He's too small. Floyd Mayweather is too small to move up. And what happened when he moved up? Last time I checked, he still got an O at the end of his record. But he was too small. So if you don't really know the sport of boxing, or you just getting into it now, Akeem the Great, salute, then you would think this. This agenda would be pushed. And you would think it's true. And not only did he have Will Stroker, not only did he have a great game plan, but he came to survive. Mike D, the so-called black, salute. People don't understand the sport of boxing. That's why I'm telling y'all. When people come on here and they talk with emotion and they talk with biasness, they steering you down the wrong path. I'm going to give you real boxing knowledge right now. Okay? Terence Crawford is not going to fight that way. And it's very hard to knock out somebody who's there to survive. They're still a live dog. Okay? Jose Benavidez, Sting Crow said, Jose Benavidez came in there to survive. He wasn't throwing caution to the wind. Boxing Brain 187, salute. Jose Benavidez wasn't throwing caution into the wind, people. He was there to survive after a while. It's very hard to knock out and stop and look great against a person that's trying to survive, let alone a person, Naija Muccini, salute. Not to mention a person that's 6'1" and 170 pounds in your second fight at welterweight. 2 fights ago, Terence Crawford was fighting at 140. Matt Wade, salute. You guys need to learn something. The Architect One, salute. Stop going and listening to people say, oh, man, he don't got no chance, man. Errol Spence, man. Am I telling you that Errol Spence is not going to win the fight? That's not what I'm saying. So don't take that and run with it. Mailman Mike, salute. I'm not saying that Errol Spence can't win the fight, because I just said, read the title of the fight. I said that it's a 50 fight. Terence Crawford is going to make different adjustments. James Doherty, salute. He's going to be a switch hitter. Is he going to get hit? Yes. You think, if you believe that Errol Spence is going to walk in there with this vicious body attack and just be laying it on Terence Crawford, you are sadly mistaken. You're going to get a rude awakening, and your favorite channels have lied to you. Lontel West. You're going to wake up in that fight and be like, yo, what happened? And this is what people will start saying if Errol Spence is not successful. And this is what I don't want to happen, because Errol Spence is a great fighter. But this is what I don't want to happen. Ed 1050, salute. Suave House Boxing, salute. This is what I don't want to happen, right? If Errol Spence is not successful against Terence Crawford, they'll start saying, oh, Errol's overrated. Ain't no telling. Salute. Akawande 0209, salute. I don't want people to start saying that. Don't discredit neither one of them. They're both great fighters. But stop listening to people tell you that Spencer's just going to get in the ring, dog walk Terence Crawford, and get out of there. That's not going to happen. That is not going to happen. Yes, they will, Brooklyn Klings. You know why they're going to say that? Because they're going to end up saying, just like they just said with Jose Benavidez. And somebody just said this. I think it was you. Jose Benavidez, let's be real. Jose Benavidez ain't fight nobody. That's what somebody just said. To discredit Jose Benavidez, smash the like button. Oh, my fault, Brooklyn Kings. My fault. I stand corrected. But somebody just said Jose Benavidez ain't fight nobody, because they don't know Jose Benavidez's background. So they quick to discredit him. Oh, he ain't fight nobody because you don't know a name on his record. Chedrin Lathers, salute. You don't know a name on his back. OKC, Boxing Talk, Uncut, salute. You don't know a name on his record. Stop saying Bud is too small, because he's not. It's about boxing ability. It's not about size. Tyree Howard, salute. If it was about size, then Floyd Mayweather would have never beat none of the fighters that he beat from 147 up. Jimmy Miller, salute. I'm going to tell you this, right? Yeah, Jimmy Miller, and listen, that's fine. You can take Bud. I mean, Errol. Lewis Coleman, salute. I'm not saying Errol can't win. Errol might win. It's a 50 chance that he will win. I'm saying he won't. But when the people come and tell you that he's just going to go in there and it's going to be a no contest, he's going to dog walk Terence Crawford and just dog his body, like you are delusional and you don't know the sport of boxing. Or you're just being so biased because you don't like Terence Crawford. Or you favor Errol Spence because that's your dude. So you're being biased. That's like if Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua fight, I tell you, then y'all know I'm pro Wilder. Kira, Alexis, salute. I'm pro Wilder. You're gonna think I'm gonna tell you that, oh, they fight Anthony Joshua don't have a chance in hell? I will be doing you a disservice and I will be lying to you. That's what I would be doing. Terence Crawford is not overrated, bro. You need to study the sport of boxing. Terence Crawford has very high skill set. Gravy Davis, salute. Terence Crawford, Edwin Gramonte, salute. Terence Crawford is a switch hitter, a high skill set, right? And a excellent boxer. Okay? Let me give y'all another example. Boxing Fans News, salute. Let me give y'all another example. See, this is what these people do to you. They misdirect you. LaDarian Austin, salute. See, and because people don't know how to compare and they don't know how to do their history and they haven't been watching the sport of boxing like they should have been, right? Boone knocked down Andre Ward and did better and had better. He was more successful against Andre Ward than Sergey Kovalev was the second fight, and he beat the dog shit out of Sergey Kovalev the first fight, which people don't even know. But Sergey was the crusher. But you don't even remember if who in here know or saw Sergey Kovalev versus Boone the first fight? Let me know in here who's seen Sergey Kovalev versus Boone the first fight. And tell me how that fight played out. Tell me how that fight played out. Okay? Because Sergey Kovalev struggled with Boone. He got beat up the first fight with Boone. And we got 170 people here. Smash the like button. Darnell Boone was beating the hey, smash the like button, man. We got too many people in here that only have 60 likes. Smash the like button. Ronald Jones, salute. Crack World, salute. Junior N, salute. Okay, Sergey Kovalev got whitewashed the first time. He got the victory, but he got whitewashed versus Darnell Boone. He got dropped 2 or 3 times in that fight, and they took the footage down. Okay, and he did the same thing to Andre Ward. Boone dropped Andre Ward, and most people said that because of Andre Ward's struggles, that he couldn't beat Sergey Kovalev, and we see how that turned out, didn't we? Floyd Mayweather struggled with Jose Luis Castillo the first time, and people actually said that he lost the fight, and he didn't stand a chance fighting Shane Mosley and Oscar De La Hoya. That's what people said. Oh, he's too small. Floyd Mayweather was also too small. And don't tell me, oh, he ain't Floyd Mayweather. Because you didn't know that this version of Floyd Mayweather today, in hindsight, was that version that fought Jose Luis Castillo. So don't tell me that. Ronald Finkley, salute. Matthew Valentine, salute. Oh, yeah. 7-8. Yeah, he dropped the Adonis too. So, yo, y'all don't know. Y'all got to understand and respect the sport of boxing, man. I'm not saying that Terence Crawford is a guaranteed victory, but I'm not telling you that Errol Spence is a guaranteed victory over Terence Crawford. And don't let last night fool you. Don't let last night fool you. Don't be a prisoner of the moment. Right? Because the size of Jose Benavidez, and not to mention, he was in there to survive. Make the fight. Salute. Salute to my brother 78 Sports TV in the building. After a while, Jose Benavidez was there to survive, people. It's very hard to knock out and look great against a guy that's there to survive. That's difficult. So this is what I'm telling y'all, man. You have to understand and study the sport of boxing. Darnell Boone was very successful against, and most of y'all don't even know this. Darnell Boone was very successful against Andre Ward, Sergey Kovalev, and Adonis Stevenson. The Neo 8585, salute. He said Chino beat Floyd the first time. Steven Johnson, salute. Melvin Jackson, salute. President Jafar, salute. Stanley Bailey, salute. Ronald Finkley, salute. Akawande, Cooper Proctabo, Cooper Pactoba, salute. So people have to understand the sport of boxing, man. Understand the sport of boxing, people. Stop letting these being a prisoner of the moment and saying, oh, because you watched that fight. Because if you watch Errol Spence just fought, y'all talking, y'all saying this based off of him just fighting Ocampo. That was his last fight. And I'm not saying that Errol Spence is not a great fighter, but he fought Carlos Ocampo. Right? And before that, he fought Lamont Peterson, who had a horrible game plan. H-Town 713 in the building. And I asked J-Rock, salute. I asked Barry Hunter, why was that the game plan? And he said that was Lamont chose to go in there and do that. So Lamont Peterson went in there and went with the high guards and went directly to Terence Errol Spence. No movement, no boxing, nothing. Like he went in the alligators. He jumped in the pit with the alligators and thought he was gonna survive. And I'm not saying, because I'm honest. I'm gonna tell you that Terence Crawford is great and Errol Spence is great. If you're gonna walk directly to Errol Spence, you're done. If you're gonna walk directly to Errol Spence, I don't care who you are, you're done. You're done. When he deemed Kell Brook immobile after a while because he suffered the injury, and then Kell Brook ran out of juice on top of it, he was a sitting duck. Smash the like button. He was a sitting duck. But prior to that, you could argue that Kell Brook was winning the fight with movement, and Kell Brook doesn't possess, and it had nothing. And I know people are going to say this because people come in and they just say what they think they should say. So I know people are going to come in and say, well, the thing is, Kell Brook is big and strong. Well, yes, he is big and strong, but guess what? Go back and watch the fight. Don't let somebody's agenda be what you're going off of. Because I know people are going to say, oh, but Kell Brook is a big and strong. Well, it wasn't Kell Brook's size and strength that had him winning the fight. It was actually his jab and his movement, his side-to-side movement that was freezing Errol Spence. It was actually his side-to-side movement and his jab that was freezing Errol Spence. And when he did it, Trey J. Joyner, salute. TJ Joyner, I always say that, man. Elaine Alfonso, salute. Go back and watch the fight again with the sound off. Miguel Perez, salute. Go back and watch the fight, Kell Brook versus Errol Spence again with the sound off. With the sound off again, people. Okay? and look at and actually, Syndicate J, salute, and actually watch the fight. Don't watch the fight based off of, oh, I'm a fan of Errol Spence and everything he do. I'm watch it as a professional. Watch it and judge it and score it. Okay, J Rock, he said he's just watching it. And was it his strength or was it his boxing ability? Kell Brook was winning the fight based off of a jab. Brook got destroyed round Tyree Howard. You don't watch boxing, bro. If that's what you think, man, I can't respond to you. If you said Brook got destroyed from round 1 to 11, you don't watch boxing, bro. Sorry, man. Sorry, bro. You don't know what you're talking about. You see, this is what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure that Tyree, I'm pretty sure you ain't even really watched the fight, man. I'm almost certain you ain't even watched the fight. Call us saying salute. I'm pretty sure that dude, Tyree, you ain't even watched the fight, man. The odd fella, salute. Salute to Escobar Boxing in the super chat. He said, after watching Bud last night, I got Spence stopping Bud in 9 rounds. He too small, not enough power for Spence, bro. Stop saying power, man. Stop saying power and too small. That has nothing to do with boxing ability. Nothing. World Breaker fighting, salute. My brother Kurt Anderson in the building. Kurt Anderson, Brook was countering Spence's jab. Thank you. My brother Kurt Anderson is a boxing historian. Okay? He's a boxing historian. Right? Kurt Anderson knows this. Kurt, would you please explain to these people, man, that Kell Brook was winning not off of strength and size, but off of his jab and movement. B. Brown, salute. Don Shot at 24, salute. He was winning not off of his power. He wasn't. Y'all see people so used to hearing nonsense. People so used to hearing nonsense and hearing agenda that they take it and run with it and don't do their own analogy. They don't do their own analogy. Yo, 7-8, that's what I just said. Yo, 7-8, 7-8. I was just saying that. Yo, 7-8, I was just saying that. And remember, I said that when he fought Corrales, even at the 7-8. Would you tell these people, even George Foreman, before the fight started, was saying that it's a big man, a great big man always beats a great little man. And they was pretty much saying Floyd Mayweather had no chance of winning. Salute Escobar in the super chat once again. He said, Kurt is right, but did you also see the adjustments Spence made in the Brook fight? He made no adjustments, Escobar. Sorry, bro. You didn't watch the fight. Escobar, you didn't watch the fight. He didn't make adjustments. Spence got injured. And Brook got injured, and Brook started fighting different. Kell Brook got injured, and he started fighting different. Spence didn't make adjustments. Brook started retreating, bro. You didn't watch the fight. This lets me know y'all didn't watch the fight. You have to, Jacoby 23, salute. Tony Snowflake, salute. Kell Brook got injured. And I'm not taking nothing away from Errol Spence because Errol Spence landed the punch that injured his other eye. But Kell Brook was already damaged goods. Just like y'all coming in, Cash, salute. Just like y'all coming in saying that, Jose Benavidez was injured. Okay, so if Jose Benavidez was injured, Emmanuel Seagun, salute. If Jose Benavidez was injured, John Medino, salute. If Jose Benavidez was injured going into the fight, then you have to say Kell Brook was injured going into the Errol Spence fight. Kell Brook suffered an injury that arguably people thought that was going to end his career before he even had the Spence fight. People, wake up. People were saying that Kell Brook may not even ever fight again. They were saying how dangerous it was for him to even have a fight after that. Listen, I'm going to say this again. Errol Spence did not make adjustments, and I know your favorite Errol Spence fans is going to say, oh, Errol Spence made adjustments. No, he didn't. Sorry. Go watch the fight again. John Landis, salute. Aaron Stinson, salute. Go watch Mike Biggs boxing, salute. Exactly, Mike Biggs. He came in, Tony Ramsey, salute. Omar Hamilton, salute. LT Green, salute. PK Boxer MMA, salute. Brian Oloya, salute. Ronald Jones, salute. I know Lowland Prophet, salute. Lazy Boy Rodriguez, salute. I know D-Rec the Hitman, salute. I know a lot of people are going to be mad that I say this, but I'm speaking facts, and I'm only going to tell y'all the truth. And I'm pretty sure my brother 7-8 going to do an interview, a video about this soon. M Stacks 85, salute. Errol Spence did not go watch the fight with Kell Brook again. He did not make all these adjustments that popular belief will have you believe. That's not what happened. Blowerstein, salute. What happened is, yes, and he did catch Kell Brook. Kudos to him. He did. Kell Brook was an injured man. And listen, I work in the operating room. I work in the healthcare. If you injure one of your eye sockets, right? If you injure one of if you injure this bone, these bones are connected, okay, people? They're very thin, these two bones right here, okay? Right? If you break this one is susceptible to being broken as well, easier than this one. It's just like when you tear up one of your knees in the ACL, right? Your other knee, when you rehab that knee, Ronaldo Toe, salute. Jermaine Faith, salute. When you injure that knee, right? When you rehab, it's going to be stronger than the opposite knee. And because you favor that knee, you're in more danger of injuring the other knee. So I'm going to drop knowledge on y'all this morning in my bathrobe. Clinton Bad, salute. Okay? When you injure, I'm not bugging out. I know exactly what I'm talking about. I work in the operating room. Okay? When you injure, when he broke this, when Kell Brook injured this one, right? Versus Triple G, right? TV White 0786, salute. When you injure this, right? And you break this, Philly Fight Doctor, salute. When you break this and you injure this, right? He was arguably, they told him that he might not ever fight again, or he was in danger of going blind. Andre Jefferson, salute. This is what people don't tell you because they just want to give Spence 100% of the credit for being Kell Brook, but discredit other fighters when they fight fighters that's injured. That's what they want to do. Mojo Joe, salute. That's what they want to do. They're not going to tell you that Kell Brook was in danger of going blind in his eye after the Triple G fight. Tony Stowflake said, I broke the other eye. Gideon Teddy Nia, salute. Clinton Reed, salute. When you break this eye socket, and he was in danger, United Boxer Talk, salute. When you salute to Matt Wade in the super chat, he said, "Preach Blue, giving too much this Sunday morning." Yes, a fact. Salute. You already know. Okay. Sorry, yo, smash the like button, or they'll keep doing this, man. So Errol Spence, Kell Brook was in danger of going blind after the Triple G fight, and he was advised not to fight again before the Errol Spence fight, people. So if you want to discredit Jose Benavidez, Terence Crawford fight against Jose Benavidez, then you got to discredit Errol Spence because he arguably fought a guy that was going to go blind. Eddie Terrell, salute. So he was arguably getting ready to go blind and was more susceptible to this eye being injured as well. And guess what happened? It's just like Antonio Margarito. When Manny Pacquiao, Kendrick Traylor, salute. When Manny Pacquiao, James Evans, salute. When Manny Pacquiao injured Margarito, Guess what happened? He was advised not to fight again, people. This is nothing new. This is not rocket scientists. He was advised not to take a fight again. And guess what happened? When he fought Miguel Cotto, guess what happened? Oh, Margarito wasn't because Errol Spence, because Kell Brook fight in the UK and the rules are different, he was sanctioned. If Kell Brook was to fight in the States after he injured his eye versus Triple G, New Jersey boxing, salute, he wouldn't have gotten the sanction. That's a fact. He wouldn't have got sanctioned to fight in the States. Nobody would have sanctioned him. That's a fact. When Margarito hurt his eye versus Manny Pacquiao, that's what I'm saying, LT Green. No excuses for either one. I mean, Kaz, pause. Gene Dude, salute. But since dudes want to make excuses and discredit just in light of just saying Terence Crawford can't beat Errol Spence, I got to break down the facts. Okay? So Antonio Margarito would not have been sanctioned to fight Errol Spence. Kurt Anderson in the super chat. Salute. He said, you right about the eye injuries. Medrick Taylor and Iron Barkley had serious eye injuries. 90% of them people do not understand the sport of boxing. That's a fact. They don't understand. Wayne Warren, salute. General Squall's in the building. So, Kurt, I'm trying to break it down to these people that don't understand. Antonio Margarito, after he suffered that eye injury versus Manny Pacquiao, he could not get sanctioned to fight in the States. He suffered the same eye injury that Kell Brook suffered when he fought Triple G. But because Kell Brook fights in the UK and things are different there, he was sanctioned and allowed to fight Errol Spence. Salute to third lister in the super chat. He said, I mess with you, boo. I agree to disagree. I'm starting my YouTube back up. LOL, you got me hyped again. Salute. So you got to understand, Errol Spence fought Kell Brook. And then, so I'm going to give you knowledge. The body snatcher, boxing, MMA, and fitness. Salute. That's why I'm saying, thank you. He just said that's why Kell Brook took a knee. People think that Errol Spence went in there and just dropped Kell Brook. He didn't drop Kell Brook. Kell Brook took a knee because his eye was injured. People, wake up. His eye was injured, so he took a knee. And that fight would not have been sanctioned to take place in the States. It would not have been allowed to take place in the States, people, regardless of what you believe. Due to an injury, a serious eye injury he suffered before the Errol Spence fight. And still, he got in the ring, and he was arguably winning that fight with that injury. And let me give you some more knowledge. When Margarito did finally be able to sanction a fight in the States, and he got the rematch with Miguel Cotto, what happened, people? Tell me what happened. I'll do it for you. Thank you, Body Snatcher. Exactly. What happened when Margarito fought? He took a knee in round one. Tyree Howard, you don't know what you're watching, bro. You just further confirmed that I know you ain't watched the fight. You just say he took a knee in round one. What are you talking about? Sorry, bro. You don't watch boxing, bro. He just said he took a knee in round. Kell Brook took a knee in round one. Sorry, bro. The Jimmy J. Smooth Network. Yo, Jimmy J. Smooth, I said, I'm asking these people, but what happened? Not only did he get whipped, but what happened? He injured that eye and the other eye against Miguel Cotto. I ain't talking about the plaster in the gloves, Coach Marv. I'm talking about the second fight. After Manny Pacquiao injured his eye. Marvin Gray, salute. So he didn't get I'm not going everywhere. I'm giving you an example because people like to say Errol Spence broke Kell Brook's eye socket. I'm not going everywhere. I'm telling you this for a reason. Stay with me. I said Manny Pacquiao. I'm giving you an example. This is what people don't do. They talk off emotion. Okay, Ashton Blackman, salute. I'm not walking you around the block. Just stay with me. I'm giving you an example, right? People like to say he just went in there and whitewashed Kell Brook, and Kell Brook was already damaged goods without saying that Kell Brook was damaged goods. But you'll discredit Terence Crawford last night, and people came out saying that, oh, he got, my brother Ticket made a video and said he got exposed with a dude on one leg. But when you talk about Errol Spence with Kell Brook, you don't talk about the pre-existing injury he had before he fought Kell Brook. And say that he beat a dude with one eye. That's what we can't do. I've seen plenty of people saying that, oh, Benavidez only had one leg. Tom Sawyer, salute. They both smart boxers, but I favor Terence Crawford as far as ring IQ. So then, right? Not to mention, so I'm giving you an example, right? So I said when Manny Pacquiao did that injured, salute Ryan Carp in the super chat. He said, Blue always putting in that work. My G, salute. I appreciate you. So now think about this, right? So Manny Pacquiao injured his eye, and I'm giving you an example. So the next time Margarito fought Miguel Cotto, what happened? He injured that eye and the other eye because it was susceptible to get it injured again because he already hurt the first time. Right? So what happened with Kell Brook? Kell Brook got injured by Triple G. What happened the second time when he fought Errol Spence? He injured the other eye. Same thing that happened with Margarito. It's proven history. When you have these injuries, this is what takes place. And when Kell Brook got injured, he no longer was the same fighter in that fight. Luis Lopez, salute. So Kell Brook, so people said that, oh, Errol Spence made adjustments versus Kell Brook. No, he did it. Coach K, salute. He didn't make adjustments. What he did was he started fighting a guy that got injured. So Kell Brook, in return, started retreating, people. And that's why he took a knee. Go watch the fight again. GT Entertainment, salute. PK, my brother, Actual Facts, Boxer Angel Santos said, salute. He said, Blue is right, point blank, period. That's a fact. Ever Stinson, salute. People don't like to be honest because Errol Spence, and I'm not saying, and again, I'm going to repeat this. Michael Gamer, salute. I'm going to repeat this for all the people that's going to come here saying, oh, Blue said Terence Crawford going to beat Errol Spence. Blue said Terence Crawford, Errol Spence don't got a chance. I never said that. And I didn't say that Errol Spence won't win the fight. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm debunking is the notion that people come on here and start telling people that he's gonna walk through Terence Crawford. He gonna dog walk Terence Crawford. He gonna destroy his body. That's not going to happen. Pito Frescobar, salute. Yes, speed kills power, timing beats power. So I never said that he doesn't have a shot. Never said that. Michael C, salute. I'm not saying that he doesn't have a shot because Errol Spence has a shot. What I'm saying is Terence Crawford has a shot. John W. Boswell II, salute. Punchline and pugilism, salute. Say hashtag man down. It's all good. Hassan 2, on down, salute. King Outright, salute. Brian Hamilton, salute. They underestimate Terence Crawford because out of sight, out of mind. So what people's doing is saying, oh, did you see last night? He should have dog walked Jose Benavidez. You don't know what you're talking about. And that clearly states that you don't know the sport of boxing because you don't even know who Jose Benavidez is. And yeah, you have to be a hardcore boxing fan, but that's who I'm talking to. And don't mislead the casuals. Floyd Mayweather struggled with Emmanuel Augustus. Somebody please put up, if you're not a hardcore boxing fan, and I'm not talking to Kurt Sugar, 78, or any of those people that I know is going to answer this and no. I'm talking to people, what's Emmanuel Augustus' record? And what was his record when he fought Floyd Mayweather? Floyd Mayweather struggled heavily with Emmanuel Augustus. Corey Rose, salute. Yep, Emmanuel the Drunken Master. Exactly. Jose Benavidez had 400 amateur fights, was undefeated, and was slated to be the next golden boy of Top Rank before he got shot. And this is the person that from Yahush Reborn 91. Salute. Yep, he struggled against DeMarcus Corley as well. But DeMarcus Corley is a name. Tell me who Emmanuel Augustus had fought before he fought Floyd Mayweather. I'll wait. I want somebody to put up, without BoxRec, to tell me what's Emmanuel Augustus' record before he fought Floyd Mayweather. Yep, Akawande. He said 6 foot welterweights don't grow on trees. Exactly. So, who has Emmanuel Augustus fought prior to Floyd Mayweather fighting him? And what was his record? Because Floyd Mayweather, still to today, tells you that his hardest fight in his career was Emmanuel Augustus. Still to today. If Floyd Mayweather's asked who was the hardest guy he ever fought in his career, he's going to say Emmanuel Augustus. So I'm asking the people, what was Augustus' record, right, before Floyd Mayweather fought him? Most people don't know, right? So I'm gonna drop this So I'm gonna do one for you. I'm gonna do one better for you, okay? Because people don't know. I've been asking the people. Well, okay, Emmanuel Augustus' record was 22-16. Montreal Harris, salute. In his super chat. He said, salute, Blue Blood, appreciate the daily boxing game. Do you think Errol versus Bud happens in 2019? I hope so. I pray so, and I do so. Yeah, the odd fella. His record was 26-16. I'm going to repeat that. Arguably the greatest fighter in the history of boxing struggled heavily with a guy whose record was, and this guy was his size. Floyd Mayweather was the better athlete. He didn't have, Augustus didn't possess some intangibles that was better than Floyd Mayweather. He didn't have advantages. Emmanuel Augustus' record was 26-22-16. He had 16 losses and 4 draws, people. So when people say, oh, you can't compare him to Floyd Mayweather, because you're talking about hindsight. You're talking about Money Mayweather right now. And you people that say that didn't watch Pretty Boy Floyd fight. He struggled in today's time. Yeah, Philly Fight Doctor. Today's time, people say, oh, well, Floyd Mayweather, you can't compare Terence Crawford to Floyd Mayweather. Well, if you watch the Floyd Mayweather, if you watch Floyd Mayweather, Pretty Boy Floyd versus Emmanuel Augustus, would you say Floyd Mayweather, you would argue that Floyd Mayweather would be the best fighter, the greatest fighter of all times? Organic Herbs 420, salute. Would you say that? General Squall, salute. In the super chat, he said, keep putting that work, Booba. I appreciate you. Salute. Would you say that? if we're going back in time and you didn't have hindsight and you didn't have a rear view to look at what Floyd Mayweather is today, if we go back to that day when Floyd Mayweather fought Emmanuel Augustus, we go back to that actual day, American Patriot 1776, salute. T.J. Wilkins, salute. Mark Spears, salute. Doc Holliday, salute. Fly Sports Blogger, salute. If you go back in that time, see, I'm gonna give y'all real boxing. I ain't talking on emotion, and I ain't being a prisoner of the moment. I know the sport of boxing. I know what I'm watching. I know sometimes people struggle with certain fighters. I'm not going on here campaigning for Errol Spence, and I'm not campaigning for Terence Crawford. On the corner, in the corner, boxing, Daddy P. Salute. Yeah, they don't know. Joe Grizzly, salute. They don't know. So they come spitting with nonsense, and they look at box right, and they ain't even watch the fight. Yeah, Ryan Clark, I'm going to call it straight down the middle. I'm going to call it straight down the middle, man. Fred Thompson, salute. I'm not in favor of Terence Errol Spence. Like, yo, nah, because Errol Spence is my man. He's my favorite fighter. I'm not going based off that. Don Banks, salute. I'm giving y'all real boxing talk, real boxing lesson right now. David Rodriguez, salute. Yeah, he said Victorian Souza, he gave Floyd a good fight. Absolutely. But people will say, if I mention Floyd and Crawford, they'll say, oh, you can't compare them in the same sentence. You can't mention Crawford and Floyd in the same sentence because they didn't watch Floyd. They didn't watch Pretty Boy Floyd. They watched the pay-per-view breaking record Floyd Mayweather, Money Mayweather. And like Floyd always say, Bomani, salute. Like Floyd always say, you got to be Pretty Boy Floyd before you can be Money Mayweather. So go do your homework. Chris Rayner, salute. So that's why I tell y'all, go do your research. Matt Wade in the super chat, he said, encourage fans to watch the fighters' last 5 fights. That's a fact. More than that. Mon De Niro, he said, Bud ain't got, see, look what I'm telling you. Bud ain't got pop on his shots. See, that's what I'm telling y'all. That's what people thought about Floyd Mayweather as well. He didn't have pop on his shots. He was, how many, show of hands and be honest with yourself. Because we keep it 100% real here. We keep it 100%. How many people know that Floyd Mayweather was an underdog versus Diego Corrales? Like my brother 78 Sports just said. How many people know that George Foreman going into that fight said Floyd Mayweather was crazy for taking that fight with Diego Corrales? Give me a thumbs up to the people and be honest with yourself. And be honest with yourself. Give me the thumbs up and show of hands how many people knew he was a mega underdog in that fight going into that fight. And the news says the internet will lie. General Squall's being honest. He said, I didn't know. My brother Kurt Anderson, I know you know Kurt Sugar. See, Muhammad the One being honest. He said, Blue, you right. I ain't know he was the underdog. Gregory Wyatt, salute. I knew you knew. Omar Hamilton, some of y'all already know. Right? But guess what? You see, Jermaine said he was scared for Floyd. Most people don't even know that. He was a mega underdog in that fight. And George Foreman said he's crazy going in there. Man, he taking a risk. And George Foreman said, yo, he gonna have to stay away from him. And George, go listen to the commentary. Go listen to the commentary. George Foreman wasn't biased. George Foreman called it down the middle. I ain't talking about Jim Lampley. George Foreman got in an argument with Jim Lampley because Jim Lampley was keeping it unbiased. George Foreman cut it down the middle. George Foreman said, this Floyd Mayweather, he said, a great big man always beats a great little man. Floyd Mayweather going to have to stay away from him. He can't stand in the pocket or he's going to get knocked out. And guess what Floyd went in and did? Destroyed Diego Corrales. He made them throw in the, and they said Floyd didn't have punching power. The body snatcher, boxing, MMA, and fitness, he said, I didn't know, learned something new. That's a fact. That's why I said we be honest here. He dropped him 5 times, destroyed him. George Foreman was like, he can't fight in the pocket with him. He gonna get knocked out. They were like, he can't fight in the pocket with him. He gonna get knocked out. Diego Corrales' knockout percentage was crazy. And Diego Corrales was only 5'11". Let me give y'all some knowledge. I'm gonna give y'all some knowledge about that. They were saying the size of Diego Corrales. Now let me show y'all how ironic this is. Counterculture media, salute. Let me give y'all some knowledge about this. See, because this is another thing I know y'all don't know. Diego Corrales was only 5'11". Diego Corrales this wasn't even at welterweight. I'm about to drop some knowledge and some real bombs on y'all. This wasn't at welterweight. This was at 130 to 135 pounds. Or 130 pounds. I forgot which one it was. Right? It wasn't at 140. Nope. Sorry, bro. It wasn't at 140. It's at 135, I believe. Okay? And Diego Corrales was 5'11", came at 135. Jose Benavidez last night, and hold on, let me do that before I get there. He was 5'11", fighting at 135. RP to Chico. Yes, sir. He was 5'11", fighting at 135. Terence Crawford and Floyd Mayweather. Terence Crawford and Floyd Mayweather are the same height. Terence Crawford fought at 135. Errol Spence never fought. Deuce 09, salute. Errol Spence never fought at under 147. What y'all say? Oh, he never fought at under 147. Right? Oh, Terence Crawford. Nah, Jimmy Miller. Terence Crawford is not taller than Floyd. They're the same height. They're the same height. Terence Crawford is just linkier than Floyd. Jimmy Miller. He's not taller than him. His extremities are just longer. He's not taller than him. Okay? They're both 5'8". I've been next to both of them. I stood next to both of them. Crawford is just slimmer. He's slimmer, linkier build. But they're the same height. So, okay. So listen to this. 5'11", 135. Crawford is the same size as Floyd. They were saying that Floyd was insane. They were saying Floyd Mayweather was insane for taking a fight with Corrales because Corrales was so much bigger than him. That's what they were saying. Jose Benavidez was fighting at 147, which is 12 pounds heavier at the weight limit. 12 pounds heavier. And he's arguably 2 inches taller than Diego Corrales. Terence Crawford is the same size as Floyd. Diego Corrales is undefeated. Jose Benavidez was undefeated as well. My point is this. Terence Crawford just fought a dude that when Floyd Mayweather fought Corrales, they were saying that Corrales was way too big and too strong for Floyd Mayweather. Jose Benavidez, I'm saying this, Floyd Mayweather and Terence Crawford are the same size. If they were saying Diego Corrales was way too big and too strong for Floyd Mayweather, who was the same size as Terence Crawford, Jose Benavidez is bigger than Diego Corrales. And has never fought under 47 or 40. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just comparing size. LK Ra, I'm not saying that he's a better fighter than Diego Corrales. What I'm saying is size-wise, he's way bigger than Diego Corrales. Terence Crawford and Floyd Mayweather are still the same size. And this was Crawford's second fight at 47. Pay attention, follow what I'm saying. Third list, I just said I'm not comparing them. I just said I'm comparing their size. Size matters. Corey B, salute. So I'm saying that his size, Terence Crawford just fought a guy who had 4 amateur fights. When you try to discredit who Jose Benavidez is, he had 400 amateur fights. He was undefeated, and he was slated to be the golden boy at top rank, the new Oscar De La Hoya. So when we go to discredit Jose Benavidez, do your homework. That's what I'm saying. Follow what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. So when you go to discredit him, know your numbers, know who you're discrediting. Chop money, salute. That's what I'm saying. So when we say that, oh, he's too small, I was saying that to say, because I know people are going to say, well, where you getting at? When people say he's too small with no punching power, Michael T, salute. When he's too small with no punching power, he just knocked out a guy who was huge. He was huge with a good jab, good fundamentals, and then was there to survive, not there to win. Smash the like button. Let's get those likes to 200. Jose Benavidez wasn't there after a while, whether you say he got injured or not. Even in the beginning, he wasn't there to win. The beginning of the fight, before he got injured, he wasn't throwing no caution in the wind. Jose Benavidez, go watch the fight again. Before he said he got hurt in the 7th round. Listen, he said he got hurt in the 7th, 8th round. That's what he said. So go watch the fight again. If you're a true fan of the sport, you go watch it again and educate yourself. Before that, so from rounds 1, so then we got rounds 1 to 7 before he got injured. He wasn't throwing caution in the ring round 1 through 7. He wasn't. So he was there to survive in the beginning. Yeah, he said his knee gave out in the 7th round. Okay, so what happened in rounds 1 through 6? Yep. In Dulov, in Lovu, in Dulu. I'm trying to pronounce your name, bro. Salute. Oh. Man, y'all kill me, man. I'm trying to drop y'all this boxing knowledge. Black Cam TV, salute to you, my brother. Christopher Smith, salute. That's what I'm trying to tell him, man. Hey, yo, I'm trying to give y'all this boxing knowledge, man, and y'all just reach for anything. My point, the moral of this story is don't discredit Tevin Joseph. Salute. Says shouts out and watching from the Virgin Islands. Salute to the Virgin Islands. I wish I was out there. Smash the like button. Let's get them likes to 200. The moral of this story is, because I know people are going to keep trying to throw caution in the wind just to make Errol look like he's just the more dominant fighter. So he's just going to start throwing names out there and saying, this guy was this and this guy was that. That's not what I'm saying. The moral of this story is this, right? Is that they're both great fighters. Errol Spence is great. Terence Crawford is great. Would I say that they're elite on the level of have the careers of Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather? I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying. I lost my headphones, man. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is they're both great fighters. So when people come and say that, oh, the real top cat, salute. When people go out and tell you that Crawford is just going to get dog walked by Errol Spence, and Errol Spence is going to have this crazy body attack that Crawford is just gonna fold like a cheap paper a plate, like a cheap suit at a church when you sit down. Don't believe that hype. You're gonna get a rude awakening. The Red said, "What up with Tank?" I don't know, man. Smash the like button. Let's get them likes to 200, man. Smash the like button. Let's get them likes to 200, my peoples. So when you get this false narrative that Spence is just gonna go in there, he gonna lay the body attack that Crawford has never seen, and Crawford is just gonna fold like a cheap suit on church on a Sunday when you go to church and sit down. That's not true. Keith Thurman's not very, very big elite either. Nope. That's not true. Now, I know people going to look at this and say, oh, you saying Spence don't got a chance. I've never said that. Never said that either. Spence does have a chance. He has a very, very good chance. He has a very, very good chance. He does.
My mom said you went with a road to Walmart.
Yep.
Really? What did you go get from Walmart?
The dog's chain.
The dog's what?
Chain.
We don't have an extra one?
No, I used it. He already popped that. But
okay.
I'm on the live stream.
All right, well, come on, because she's waiting for you to make your bus fresh.
All right.
All right.
So, what I'm saying is, I know people going to take the narrative. Salute to Christopher Swift in the super chat. He said, Crawford beats Spence, Fury schools Wilder, and the new. I knew you was Christopher Smith. I knew it was just a matter of time before you dropped that one on us. Robert Goodman, salute. I knew it was just a matter of time, man. DJ Zion Love, salute. But I'm going to tell y'all this, man. Oh, y'all can hear the wife, man? Yeah. Yeah. Akawande 0209, he said, your hustle is respected, Blue. Salute. Appreciate y'all, man. But the moral of the story, man, let me go in this store because the wife going to keep calling me now. Up, y'all. Salute. So the moral of the story is that it's a 50-50 fight, man. Stop believing the hype. Tokyo Drift, salute. Fury or Wilder, I'm going Deontay Wilder by 11 rounds. Another fight, right? I'm going to give you another example. Boxing good, salute. People going to tell you that Deontay Wilder, and I'm not saying this is not a possibility. Tyson Fury is an elite heavyweight boxer, people. Tyson Fury, Akai Butler, salute. Tyson Fury, Marcus last trap, salute. Tyson Fury is an elite boxer. He knows how to box. Okay? It's a possibility. I'm pronouncing that right. I hope I pronounced that right. Tyson Fury is an elite boxer. Salute to my brother Gregory White in the super chat. He said Chris Smith is a good natured comedian. Yeah, Mike Tyson was very small. Exactly. But people think that, do you let people, Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder going to spark him in the first round, second round. That's highly unlikable. 414 kids, salute. That's highly unlikely. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. Deontay Wilder catch him with the straight right, knock Tyson Fury spark out as soon as the bell ring. That's very possible. But the odds of that is highly unlikely. Infinite manifestation, salute. Yeah, it's crazy, man. I'm on it, salute. I'm on it, salute. I think that Tyson Fury is a very highly skilled boxer, and he's going to try to nullify Deontay Wilder's right hand. And in doing so, the fight will drag out. and it's the possibility of it going 6 to 11 rounds is a stronger possibility than it ending in the first 4 rounds. That's just the facts of what it is. Because people just go in there and they talking off emotion. They're telling you this stuff off emotion and out of biasness and favoritism. Yeah, Shakur versus Devin Haney has to happen. But that's just the bottom line. So don't be surprised if Tyson Fury goes 10, 11 rounds with Deontay Wilder. Dennis Ashby, salute. And then people will be disappointed. This is what happens. You set yourself up for failure when you don't be real. That's what happens. You set yourself up for failure because you start telling yourself and you're telling everybody else, oh, he gonna knock him out. Second round, third round, fourth round. Deontay Wilder gonna knock Tyson Fury out. He gonna knock him out. And then the fight goes to 11, and then you get 11, 12, maybe to the scorecard, and then people saying it's a boring fight. Howard Jones, salute. Yeah, I know, it's YouTube. And then people will start telling you it's a boring fight. When in reality is, you got to understand the sport of boxing. Knockouts are very slim, people. More likely the fight goes 12 rounds than a knockout takes place. Yeah, boxing goods. That's what I'm trying to educate people, because I seen all this nonsense that people talking about. Oh, Terence Crawford. My brother Fred. I heard my brother Fred said that Errol Spence gonna come to the ring with a cape on, like Superman, and Crawford don't stand a chance. That's not true. That's not true. That's false. And salute to my brother Fred, Barbershop Conversation. That's my brother, and I love him. But that's false. Errol Spence come to the ring with his cape on. Who is Errol Spence for that you say that he's just going to dog walk Terence Crawford? Lamar Peterson had a bad game plan. Kell Brook was damaged goods. See, we could poke hole in everybody's resume. Since if we don't want to give one credit and want to discredit one because of his competition or what you've seen or any of that, then we could do the same thing for the other fighter. Till Chow Major, salute. They said in reality, fighters should not worry about getting a knockout, just focus on winning the fight. That's my point. When it comes, it comes. That's what happens 9 times out of 10. Be doing, salute. So yeah, but bold ones. You see what he said. Listen, when Wilder fight is ending in a knockout, that's not true. Bermane Stiverne didn't get knocked out the first time, so it's not true. General Long, salute. He said knockouts are slim when you are talking about certain fights. That's most fighters. RJ, salute. That's most fighters. 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get a knockout, people. You're not. You're just not. Sorry for the movement, man. But I gotta go to the store. And y'all keeping me on this stream, man, because I love talking to y'all. Yeah, Deuce 09. He's patient with landing that right hand. Deontay Wilder is not. He ain't gonna throw. See, people get another narrative. Oh, Deontay Wilder is just a wild fighter who just throws caution in the wind. Well, that I'm sorry to bust your bubble, but that's not true either. Deontay Wilder is a patient fighter. When the knockout comes, it comes. But he's a very patient fighter. We saw that when he fought Gerald Washington. He fought with a lot of patience. He's a patient fighter. Yeah, 40-0 with 39 knockouts. So that means that one of those didn't happen. So when you say that every time he fights, it's going to end in a knockout, that's not true, is it? Why not? Salute. Cutthroat Sports, salute. Yo, I got to keep it 100, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to keep it no other way, man. I can only be one way, and that's 100, man. I can't make up stuff to y'all, man. I'm not gonna walk y'all around the block. I'm not gonna do none of that, man. I'm not gonna pretend. None of that. I'm gonna give y'all the honest truth. And the honest truth is that when Deontay Wilder fights, and that's my dude, yeah, the chances, we seen him knocking people out all the time. Right, that's what we seen, right? But we also see, so to say that it's not true. See, we see that we want it to end in a knockout because it's excitement. But the bottom line is it don't always happen that way. That's just the bottom line. It don't always happen that way. We want it to happen that way. Paul Houston, salute. We want it to happen that way, but it don't happen that way all the time. That's just the facts. That's the facts of the matter. President Jafar, salute. He said, great knowledge, love the stream. Salute, I appreciate you, man. Yeah, I'm breaking up because I'm in Walmart. But yo, I'm about to get up out of here, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Y'all already know what it is, man. This your boy Blue, man. Blue Buzz Sports TV, man. I got to get up out of here. I'm in Walmart. And I'm going to lose the signal in here. And you know YouTube already looking for something to stop the stream. So let me get up out of here, man. I'll be back on later on this afternoon, man. Sometime this evening, this afternoon, I'll be back on. You know what I mean? I believe my brother 78, all my peoples, man. Show love, always showing love. Super chats, man. Yo, 209 LT Green, man. Salute to each and every one of y'all, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. General Squall, salute. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. Let me get up out of here, man. Y'all know this stream's gonna fade in a second, man. I'm in Walmart. Hey, I'm in Walmart with my bathrobe on. Talking to y'all, man. People looking at me crazy because I got my PJs and my bathrobe on. Check me out. I ain't making it up. Bathrobe and PJs. Blue Sports TV hat, man. Keep it 100, man. In Walmart, man. My dog, I got a pit bull, man. He popped his chain, man. Got loose, man. So I got to get another chain with it. I'm a man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Make sure you like and share these videos. This your boy Blue, man. Jermaine Faye, salute. I appreciate each and every one of y'all.